have 100 million views and shit. Like, I just don't give a fuck about shit like that. Because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, you just gotta, even anybody on here too, it's like people that have found themselves, we gotta realize, like, a lost person will never understand you. A lost person don't even understand themselves. You know what I'm saying? So how is a lost person, if a lost person don't even understand themselves as a human being, they're not going to understand you. You feel me? So don't even feel bad for, like, you know what I'm saying, not fitting in, or people like, bro, people is lost. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Unfortunately, people don't think for themselves. And, you know, it's like, fuck calling them NPCs. Call them motherfuckers hive-minded motherfuckers. They all thinking alike. And I feel like people don't even realize how when you play GTA, you bump into a motherfucker, they get activated, and they just say some random off the script shit. I feel like in real life, we be having, bro, especially out here in Miami, them NPCs, them hive-minded motherfuckers, like, you'll be in a store and you'll just see somebody just like activate into a script. Like, y'all gotta really pay attention to this shit. This shit really is like a fucking video game. You know what I'm saying? And just like seeing the patterns that's making weight. Like, we started talking about numerology and shit like that. And it's crazy because if you look at the movie Matrix, it's straight numbers going on in the back. Because numbers is a universal language. Also, numbers take place into music. That's what the frequencies are. You know what I'm saying? And whichever way that you tune these numbers, you can speak directly to the brain. Because it's the same thing, coding. That's why these fucking computers got control, alt, delete. Motherfucking, and if you say, I am success, I am wealth, that's also a whole nother fucking code. You feel me? So
Everything is a program. As so within, as so without. Everything is a program. Like, literally everything is. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And it's all about what program you tapping into. You feel me? I feel like naturally, and I'm gonna ask you this question, naturally, I feel like we just were drawn to these things, but what is your earliest memory of you tapping into some spiritual shit? Like, and you ain't even know, like, us sevens, we don't even be knowing we be on like some shit that's way beyond our age.
I ain't gonna lie. I really can't, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, cause spiritual shit, I feel like, I would just say, like, some natural shit. I don't know. I feel like everybody when they was a kid, I don't know, they was just me though. Like, as a kid, I say one thing, like, I was always like a protector of nature though. Like, I was one of them kids. It was like, I didn't care where we was at. Like, if I seen niggas throwing shit on the ground, like, I could be 5 years old. Hey, bro, pick that up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't like niggas ripping flowers out the ground. Like, I was one of them. Like, I think I actually got in a fight because of that shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was this one nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I got in a fight because of this shit. Like, it was like a little kid fight or whatever. But, like, I think I was like 6 years old, and this nigga was trying to be funny because I told him to stop. And this nigga started ripping up, like, flowers from the ground and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I ended up pushing this nigga and everything because this nigga had me fucked up. But, like, little shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Then when I was, like, in first grade, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, when I was in first grade, bro, it's so crazy looking back at this shit. I used to dead ass tell niggas, like, mind you, I grew up in like a church household, you know what I'm saying? But like on some funny shit though, like, see, I thought I'm just being funny. Like when I was in first grade, I used to dead ass go to like my bus driver. I used to go to people on the bus and everything. I'd be like, hey, y'all know God ain't real, right? Like I used to just say that shit. That's what's crazy. I used to just say that shit like, y'all know God ain't real, right? Everybody like, oh, you going to hell, you going to hell. But like, I think at the time God is real. Like, I think the God of the Bible and all that shit is actually real though. But I'm just like, yeah, like I mean, shit. Like y'all know that nigga ain't real, right?
Nigga out here testing the boundaries at 6 years old.
Yeah, that shit is crazy though. That's crazy, bro. And now, like looking back on that shit, it's like, nah, nigga, I was really saying some real shit. Like,
you know what's crazy too? Like, so you born on the 11th, right? And you were saying this shit as a kid, and we say that the 11 is a baby old soul, right? And the baby old soul, if you look at little baby, he in 11 life path, and they call him little baby, and he born on the 3rd. He born on the 3rd, right? So because he born on the 3rd represents the child. C, right? So his name Lil Baby. The 3 represents the child, and he's an 11 life path, which is the baby old soul. I just thought that was crazy. Oh, yeah. Lil Baby, a dog. No, check this out. Lil Baby is the sign of a dog, right? The song he blew up with, that's my dog. That's my dog.
No, that shit.
Yes.
You can't make
Ain't that? He said it himself. He said it himself on his movie. He said it himself. He was like, oh, that song, My Dog, that's what blew me up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't. Hell yeah, that blew him up. Hell nobody know him before that shit. That's how I found out about him. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy though. Like
That's when I knew it's real.
That's why it's real. That shit crazy.
Why the fuck? You know what? The moment that they created birthdays and really the moment that they created time, the construct was created, because this numerology shit is based off of time. And I think that's one of the main things that we keep questioning. What the fuck is time? You know what I'm saying? So the fact that the matrix is connected to numbers, it was a measurement of the presence, like the now. It's a measurement, like a rule of thumb. Because think about it, when we be traveling from past and present, how do we know where we're traveling to? Time. We use time as those chapters. And you know what's crazy? I would say that the rich people, check me out, y'all hear me? I would say that the rich people would have paintings done so they could travel through those paintings because they're like pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about Wizards of Waverly Place.
Damn. Hold on. Put me on with the Wizards of Waverly Place.
Wizards of Waverly Place, they was traveling through the paintings.
Oh, shit. Damn, I ain't seen that show in so long. I forgot about that shit.
Right? And models are number 5. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 is beauty. And number 5 is also travel. So the models are usually the ones that are getting taken pictures of. I'm telling you, that's why I feel like Michael Jackson used to always want his selves painted in different worlds because he liked to travel to them. But I feel like he actually knew some shit.
Nah, that shit real, because it's just like, I feel like you said, it's time traveling. It's kind of like traveling to like a different part of consciousness, you know what I'm saying, through a painting though. Damn, that's lit as hell. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I feel like anybody watching this though is like, because I know somebody probably thinking like, okay, what's the benefit for knowing all this shit, bro? It's like, understanding like this, bro. It's like, we all in GCA. It's just like, niggas that find this out is just find out the cheat codes to GCA. You know what I'm saying? So you can still play GTA the way you playing.
You want the mods or what?
Hey, look, I got a cheat code now. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can up, down, you feel me? Left, right, you feel me? Like, I can really play with it for real.
It's really the mods. I be trying to tell people, like, you want the cheat codes, you want the mods, like, you want to find out how to do the infinite money glitch. Okay, 28 infinite money glitch. You feel me? Learning how to continuously use energy. I feel like everybody always talk about energy, but they don't really be knowing what energy is for real. You talk about big dick energy. You talk about small dick energy. Do you even understand energy for real, sweetheart? Do you even understand energy for real? Do you understand that your energy is made up of your thoughts and the vibration that your thoughts resonate at? You know what I'm saying? You watch the movie Matrix?
Yeah, I seen it a long time ago though. Yeah, I remember it though, definitely.
Bro, the movie Matrix, there's a part in the movie where they're in this like all white room and they call it the construct. But when I looked up what the construct meant, the construct, like in the definition, is to build, right? And we think about our mind and our visualization, our imagination. Our imagination, if you look at visualization, is V. V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet. So that's, again, building in your imagination through visualization. You get what I'm saying? When the Matrix has that all white room, it represents where our imagination is when we create in our reality, to this blank space. You know what I'm saying? I like to compare it to like the movie theater. If you look at the movie theater, it's an all white screen being a picture projected onto it. Whatever movie you put being projected onto that white screen, just like the construct. You feel me? So I feel like people should become more aware that, like, bro, like, this is really like a computer.
Yeah, it's about, and it's like really just using that also and just manifesting at the same time. Because what you're talking about is just really manifesting, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like people don't understand it's all based on vibration and how you feel though. So it's like, I feel like when you know the numbers, I feel like at this point it's like winning is just inevitable. Like, nigga, you don't even have to want to win. At this point, it's like, okay, you got the numbers on your side and you got the vibration on your side. It's like, bro, this is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I give you an example, right? Like you were just talking about. Like, for instance, let's say somebody want to make a lot of money, they debut a business. I feel like they should do it on the 28th because that's the business. That's literally the best day to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Boom, they debut that business on the 28th, bro. Not only should they visualize it? You know what I'm saying? Like also them having the business visualize, like literally the point of visualizing it so you can already feel like you have that business and you are already successful with that business. And the feeling, okay, the vibration is the thing that actually manifests that. So not only is you literally vibrating on that feeling of, oh shoot, I'm already this successful millionaire, bro. You literally debuting your business on the 28th. Come on now, bro. Come on
It's
now,
like
bro. Like at
mixing
this point, bro, like it's already
yeah.
happened.
It's like mixing the logical with the feminine. It's the spiritual with the logical. You got
And that's divine unity right there. That's divine unity.
that's enough. You like that's enough.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you got it.
And it's like I feel like people should really continue to pave their own lane. Like real talk, like when you a black sheep in this motherfucker, like I want you to talk on that too. Like knowing that you think differently, I'm pretty sure people started to fall off as you started to shift your mindset.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Like I'm not gonna lie, like, and I was just literally talking to my girl about this yesterday or whatever. You feel me? Like it's just like when you elevating yourself and when you evolving yourself, it's just like me. I'm the type of person that's like, okay, for instance, I don't allow negativity around me. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at myself like, bro, honestly, I'm gonna just pop my shit. I look at myself like, okay, Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're not operating on that Pharaoh level with me, bro, you can't be around me. You a villager around me. You're not a villager. You could be a fucking millionaire, billionaire, but you still a damn villager. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about the money. It's about who the fuck are you here. So it's like if you operate on a survival fucking negative fear frequency, oh no, we don't even need to be around each other. Like that shit don't even I don't even know what that is anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, like, and I was telling my girl this shit is like, you know what I'm saying, she had a homegirl and shit that like she didn't I ain't gonna say she didn't want to cut her off, but it's like she's debating if she want to cut her off because she's still vibrating on that, you know what I'm saying, that lower frequency, that survival instinct, like that animalistic frequency. I told her straight up, like, you gotta get rid of that motherfucker. Because it's like, you know, you can't take that motherfucker to the temple. You can't take that motherfucker to the promised land. Like, she gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cut off my day ones. I'm talking about niggas I was cool with since second grade. I cut these niggas off. I'm talking about I was cool with these niggas since 2008. Bro, I was born 2002. So
Damn.
I cut niggas off that I was cool with before my balls even dropped. You know what I'm saying? I cut these niggas off 2 years ago. And that's what I'm saying. I only cut them off because it's like at the end of the day, it was meant to happen. But at the same time, it was like, if you're not helping my evolution, then you gotta go. And it's not about, don't get it fucked up. It's not about, oh, I gotta gain something from you, or we gotta be working together. It's not even about that. It's just like, yo, you're still operating on a certain level that I'm not operating on no more. Ask yourself this. Anybody watching this right now, ask yourself this. The homies that you got around you, right? If you lost all your memories with your homies right now, y'all didn't have no memories connected to each other, would you still be cool with them as the person you are right now? If the answer is hell no, then what the fuck you around them for? All my homies right now that I got, my nigga Real, all my niggas that I went on tour with right now, if I literally forgot them today and I met them again today as the person I am right now, like if I had no memory at all, I would still be homies with them right the fuck now. A lot of you people are not even cool with the people you cool with because you want to be. It's because of the memories that you're holding on with them. Man, fuck that history. Hell nah, bro. Fuck that history.
You know what,
Real
man?
talk though.
I like the fact that you know exactly who you are. You know what you stand for. You know what you're not gonna accept. You know what's bullshit. You know what's fake. You know what's real. You like, listen, bro, like, if you on some shit that's not gonna allow us to grow, that's not gonna allow us to be prosperous, then what the fuck we even on it for? And the thing about it is that it's hard for us black sheeps and us Mamba mentality people to be able to find more people like us, because not a lot of people are committed to what they really see. They be saying, oh, I'm for to do this, but then when it's time for them to show up, they don't want to show up. And we all know 90% of the fucking game is just showing up. Nobody knows exactly how it's gonna happen. I just want to let y'all know, no matter how much somebody tells you that they planned that shit, they did not know exactly how that was going to happen. Okay? You have to understand that there is an aspect of unknown. There is an aspect of the unknown that you have to trust. You feel me? So it's
you ain't gonna know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You can plan all you want, but at the end of the day, like, you don't know the future how it's exactly going to happen.
Sports.
You could see this, you could be psychic, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you're not going to know every step going to go. You might know the destination, but you don't know every step to the destination.
Exactly. And that's the thing too. Like, I feel like you gotta really get focused and tunnel vision on what the fuck y'all be wanting too. Like you have to understand that it's all about a decision. It's all about a decision. Once you make a decision, you have to understand that automatically puts you onto a journey. So when you say you're gonna continue to inspire the youth, you know, you're not the only one that hears that wish that you send out. Other people, other beings, they hear that, and that opposite energy, that duality, is gonna naturally get triggered, and it's gonna try to come. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, it's all about whoever has the most will. Whoever's like, all right, you know what, I believe in this more. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I try to tell people, like, no matter how much somebody may hate on you, if you have more will about where the fuck you going than what they saying about you, you're gonna always surpass them. You're gonna always overcome what the fuck they try to say to you.
Facts. And it's like what you talking about is like, it sounds like manifesting your timeline. Like people don't understand that you actually manifest your timeline in life. So I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? Let's say today, like, okay, boom. Like, let's say, matter of fact, you watching this right now, you an 18-year-old and you just decide, you know what, right now I'm deciding I want to be a boxer. Like, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna be the world champion. This is what the fuck I'm gonna do. At that point, right? Once you decide that, at that point, anything that happens after that point is literally leading you up to become the world champion. So that could mean the next week, literally the next week, because you decided to be the world champion, your mama could say, hey, get the fuck out of my house. Literally. Like, that could
cause and effect.
Exactly. So now because of that, you might look at it like it's bad. Hell no. Bad, you have to change. And this is why you understand words and spells. Bad is not bad. Bad is redirection. Okay, like that shit is never bad. Okay, it's always redirection. Oh shit, you got kicked out your mama crib.
Really shouldn't even use that word.
Because you cannot become the world champion while you still in your mama crib. So now it's going to get you somewhere else to build you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that goes.
Yeah, people got to understand that shit is literally a part of the plan. Just like in the Matrix, when you go see the Oracle, she literally said, don't worry about the vase. And he hit the vase. And he was like, what the fuck? How did you know that? And she said, you know what's really going to bust your bubble? When you ask yourself, did I already know that? Or was that bound to happen? He was like, how the fuck? Because your destiny, your path, man, it was going to happen like that regardless. So why you over here moping about, what's the universe doing this to me for? You're not even realizing how that shit's actually an opportunity to develop you into who you need to be. You say you want to be a boss, right? Okay, then. So that means you need to go through some situations that a boss had to go through. You feel me? You say you want to be a boss. So you need to understand how to deal with haters. You say you want to be a boss, right? Okay, you need to say you need to understand how you going to deal with these comments. Because now you got a lot of eyes on you. That's the thing. People got to start understanding, like, do you really accept every aspect of this manifestation that you're doing? Like, do you, because you say, oh, you want this girl. Okay, but do you really want everything? Because you're saying you want this girl. You say you want this car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give y'all an example. I used to say, oh, I want that G-Wagon. I want that G-Wagon. Till I drove a G-Wagon. And I was like, whoa, this motherfucker yank you over when you hit the line. Like, I don't know if I want to be a part of this. Not right here, partner. And it starts to make you think. And then some things, you know, like some things you over glorify or you think that is bigger than you. And sometimes you don't even recognize your harvest when it's right in front of you. You don't even recognize. Sometimes you don't even recognize your harvest when it's right in front of you.
Hell yeah, because you already, and then that's good that you said that, because people don't even realize, like, you're always manifesting. So the life that you have right now is like you're so much in a go-getter mindset that you're not even realizing, bro, you manifested the life that you got right now. You need to be grateful for that shit. Like, real shit. You already got the blessing that you wished for before, bro. Now you just need to be grateful for this blessing. Of course, it's cool to gain, get more, but it's like, bro, be grateful for what you already got at your feet. You know what I'm saying? Then another thing people don't realize about manifestation is, like, if you really trying to manifest too, is more than just preparing your mindset and, you know what I'm saying affirmations. Like, bro, sometimes you need to prepare the environment for your manifestation. You know what I'm saying? Prepare the environment. So it's like, I'm gonna give you an example, right? Let's say if a person says, okay, cool, like, I want this G-Wagon or whatever, right? Okay, you want a G-Wagon, but for one, bro, you don't, like, you need to go, if you want a G-Wagon, okay, you just think you about to just get a G-Wagon, bro, go watch videos on how to do certain taxes and how to write off different cars. Okay, cool. Now after you do that, go look up little information about okay, maybe it's just literally act like you already got the car. You feel what I'm saying? Because some people want the manifestation, but you don't even have the knowledge ready for that manifestation. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Prepare your
Say that one
environment.
more time. Say that one more time.
Prepare your environment for you to receive the manifestation. Like it's like it's like, for instance, right? You got a seed with no garden, bro. You gotta at least plant the soil. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you get some fertilizer. Like you trying to plant a whole mango tree, but you don't even have the fertilizer. Once you set the fertilizer down, now you will actually get the seed to plant the mango, and that'll make you have a mango tree. You feel me?
Yep. And a lot of people don't understand that patience is also involved, because your mental moves at the speed of light when it creates things. But you have to understand that that mental has to penetrate through the physical to get that solidified in your hands. So it's like y'all be in your mind, and yes, you've become that person within your mind, and your attitude has assumed that, and yes, you have embodied that. But you have to realize that just like your Xbox, just like your GTA, when you download them updates, the update is on your shit, but it still need to restart. It still need to install. It still need to get used to this new fucking server and shit like that. So the same way these new thoughts come into place, give them time to integrate. Give your physical reality time to mirror back your thoughts. But the thing about it too is that y'all be so on to the next thing that you don't even realize, just like we said, you living in what you was just thinking about.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be grateful for your already blessing right now. You feel me? Because it's all about being grateful. Like you can never gain more if you're not even grateful for what you have already.
Niggas could literally be 10 for 10 in manifestations, but because they not at number 11, they like, oh, this shit, man. But bro, you was just talking about you wanted to get a new mic. You got somebody just gave you a new mic. You was just saying how you wanted to travel. You just got flued out here. They be like, oh, you know what? Actually, you right. I did just. Yeah, but you got to understand that awareness is what strengthens that manifestation ability too. But you being born on the 11, you're really good at manifesting. You feel those emotions deeply, and you be transmuting them emotions.
Hell yeah, it's all about the emotions. That's what people don't realize. Like, I swear to God, like manifestation, yeah, it's cool with the thoughts and all that shit, but it's like, bro, you can think a million things a day. It's like, if you don't feel that, like, it don't matter. Like, feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's about the vibration. It's about feeling it.
Look at the word feel. It looked like it got 2 33s in it.
Oh, it's, you know what's crazy? I was literally just gonna ask you. So put me on 33. Like, what number? Like, what does that mean? I know it's a master number, but like, put me more onto it.
So basically, 33 is like the trailblazer. 33 is like the influencer, the master teacher. Like, you know, there's a reason why they say Jesus Christ like passed away at 33 years old. 33 years old is basically like, not 33 years old, but that number 33 basically represents enlightenment. And if you look at snakes, right, the snakes actually represent that kundalini energy along the spine. And the spine has 33 vertebrae. So it's representing awakening. And even back in Egypt, the only way that you could show that you was a pharaoh was to be crowned with the snake at the third eye. Even young Pharaoh be talking about this shit like that. That awareness, that enlightenment all comes through that spine. And that spine has 33 vertebrae. And I think they was also saying that water crystallizes like at 32 degrees. Don't I could misquote it. So go make sure y'all GG33 really explains this. But Matrix Prime. So basically he said water stays water at 32 degrees. But once it hits 33 degrees, it actually crystallizes. So he said that that's supposed to symbolize enlightenment. And even the Freemasons are the 33rd degrees, like the highest level in the occult. And occult starts with O. So how can somebody use
their advantage, like that number technically?
I mean, I feel like becoming aware of the 33 life paths around you is a good start. Like, start looking at the 33 life paths around you. Look at their life. Look at how they inspire people. Try to learn from them because they probably have a different perspective. They probably have a different perspective of things. And you could really learn a lot from their perspective. You'd be like, what the fuck? I never would have thought of some shit like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they can also, like he said, being around 33 life paths can also really amplify you.
That's hard.
Yeah, so that shit really, enlightenment. So I think what I've realized is that everybody that's been 33 life paths have really inspired me. X was a 33 life
For real?
path. X was a 33 life path.
Oh, that's real as hell. Hell yeah.
Did you know that?
I ain't even know that. I ain't know he was a 33 life path.
That's why he was so different. Like Pete, I was just watching an interview with him today with him in academics, and he was talking about how his deal was independent and how he didn't he don't have all that push like Lil Uzi. He was like, you don't Pete, like my energy is my own. He was like, I didn't do interviews. I didn't have no marketing. Like that shit was just my own. And that's the thing about 33s. Like they really they inspire people, bro. Like they're literally, like Jesus Christ shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That shit real though. So I ain't gonna care. That's crazy because like I was thinking like for my school though, like I'm calling it Vontoocut Master University. I'm literally charging 3311.
Okay.
That's literally what I'm charging for show 3311. So come be a master. Let's get it.
We gonna go deeper into that, but we're gonna talk about those numbers. We're gonna talk.
All right, baby.
What does that add up to? 3311.
8.
Okay. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Hey, listen, y'all. Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Doing simple math sometimes for me, my mind be thinking so far up here that it be forgetting the basics. I be writing words down. I be like, hold on, is that right? Creative? Is that A-E-E-A?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Hell yeah, that's how that shit you come at the earth sometimes. On God.
I'll be like, oh shit, like hold on, let me get back to the basics, baby, because I'm thinking out here outside the ethers, motherfucker, forgetting how to formulate the words. But you know what's crazy? Check out, if you look at the word dream, right? I be telling my people this. If you look at the word dream, they be saying, oh, is a dream real? Is it real? But if you look at the word dream, it has R-E-A in it, just like real has R-E-A in it, and just like realm and reality have R-E-A in it. So what do you think about the dreams and shit?
It's a projection of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I feel like everything is a dream in a sense. Real shit though, because it's like I understand it's like, and I realized this like months ago. You know what I'm saying? Damn near a year ago. But like I realized this is like, okay, when you dream, like right now, I'm gonna just hypothetically say this: we're in one part of our mind right now. Okay, the conscious mind. You know what I'm saying? Let's say we just in this part of our mind right now. When we all open our eyes, we enter this part of our mind. Now, when we all go to sleep, we enter this part of our mind. Okay. Now you can call that the dream world, but literally you just enter a different part of your brain.
Wow.
Like that's literally all that's happening. When somebody astral projects this, I feel like they just enter it because people think when they astral project, they leave their body. Like, bro, you don't leave your body because your body, your mind is just consciousness. Okay, all this shit is just a projection to you. You feel me? It's kind of like imagine like a projector, like an actual projector, and the world is literally just like the canvas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all this is right now. So if you go brain dead, literally you ain't gonna see shit no more. That's it. You feel me? You pretty much just dead, even though your body's still flowing, bro. You gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like now it's like, damn, which one is real, which one is fake? I feel like all of them shit is real. You just in a different part of your brain.
What if it's like we got like some type of like, you know how they got physical, like real Wi-Fi? What if there's like a spiritual Wi-Fi, an astral Wi-Fi, where our soul, our consciousness is able to travel through different brains and our different bodies on different realms, like Bluetooth? Like what if like some shit like that? You ever watch the TV show Altered Carbon? Or like you ever seen bro, on the TV show they talked about how like they transferred consciousness on a disc. Like on a disc.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm thinking in our dreams, I'm thinking what if on our dreams we just like, we literally, I mean, technically through some type of technology, some spiritual technology, we traveling through these timelines, through these realms, connecting to the different computers, which is our brain.
Yeah, different dimensions and shit. Hell yeah. And I feel like on different dimensions is like, because I feel like in different dimensions. You said, huh?
You ever astral traveled?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tell me about it.
But like, All right, for sure. Like last time I did that consciously, I ain't gonna lie, cause I feel like I do that shit every time I dream. I'm not even gonna lie, but like the last time I did that consciously, like okay, boom, like I put in the intention, like I'm going to do this was like 2020, and that shit was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, like that shit was just like. Now I didn't go crazy with it. It was just crazy because it was just like that was my first time doing it. It was just a crazy ass experience. It was like literally when I did it, boom, I meditated or whatever. And then that's when I just seen a whole bunch of colors as I was meditating. Then I went through those colors. And then it's like I entered a damn classroom. It was a nigga teaching me. Like it was a nigga literally teaching me. I swear to God, I cannot make this shit. I made a whole video about this. It was a nigga teaching me literally like, yo, when you see gray NCs, these is like low vibrating motherfuckers. When you see these people, like this nigga was putting me on to this whole shit before he even let me out and just go see the world. Like this shit was crazy. Like I can't even explain this shit to this day. That shit was crazy. Like I'm not even gonna lie. That was not a dream either. That was like, nah, nigga. I was like fully conscious. Like I could move around, everything. That shit felt like real life. But yeah, that shit was crazy though, for sure.
So you've had dreams where you feel like you woke up in the dream and you was like, whoa, I'm in a dream. You had moments like that?
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm so aware to the point now to where it's like even yesterday, I ain't even gonna lie, like my dreams now be like I be so in tune with myself that everything just feel real. Like everything feels so real. It's like I kind of know I'm in a dream, but it's not the sense of like okay, I know this is fake. I'm in a dream. Nah, bro, like this shit feel real as fuck. Like I'm really in this is real life. Like I don't be having crazy dreams like okay, shit flying this guy. Like nah, like this shit be real life going on. Like I be like, no, bro, this shit is real. Like this shit is real. Like I literally had a dream yesterday. That shit was crazy as hell. And then like I woke up or whatever, like maybe like 3, 4 a.m. type shit. And then it was like, okay, like I'm not trying to have that dream again. So like I was going back to sleep. And as I'm going back to sleep, like I'm literally entering the same dream that I just left. And I'm like, oh hell nah, fuck that. Like let me just change up the dream for real. Like that's how tapped in I am. Like I'm really
I
that in
believe
tune
it.
with
That
like,
11, fuck yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe that also, like, you're really good at visualizing, too. I know you're really good at
yeah,
visualizing.
yeah.
Like, you can see shit clearly.
Hell yeah, that's
Imagination on
one thing
point.
about me. I can for sure a lot of shit, like definitely. Like I done seen a lot. Like I had a dream one time, like you know what I'm saying. It was a dude. This happened like maybe 2 years ago. It was a dude in my dream. Rest in peace to him or whatever. Like he was pretty much like he wasn't my close homie, but we was cool, whatever. Boom, in my dream, he was my plug. I called him up or whatever, but he didn't sell weed. I knew this for a fact. He didn't sell no weed. So boom, he was my plug in the dream though. I called him for some weed. Boom, he came over, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then like me and my other homie kidnapped him. And then my homie tortured
What?
him for like 5 days. Yeah, this shit is crazy. Like it was October 2021 when I had this dream. It's crazy enough. So boom, then we dropped his body off in the lake or whatever. Boom. 4 months later, this is like February 2022. Bro, that same dude that I had in my dream or whatever, his name was Josh and shit. You feel me? Bro, he used to sell sea moss and shit. Man, he got shot. Like the same, but it's crazy though. Like he got shot because he started selling weed and then it was one of his plays put up on him or whatever, and then it was like I guess it was like a bad deal or something. He was trying to get finesse, and then the nigga just like robbed him and shot him type shit. You feel me? But it's crazy. He's gone. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because 4 months before that even happened, like I literally seen him in my dream dying. But it was crazy. I feel like I was living through the dude that actually did it though, because like I told. Called him up, and I swear to God, like I'm not like, of course, why the fuck I got kept about this shit? Like I literally called him up in my dream and said, "Yo," like he was literally my plug. I called him for some weed. I'm talking to him for 5 minutes. Me and my homie kidnapped him. They tortured him for 5 days. Shit was crazy, man. That shit was crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like y'all, like I got a crazy ass life. Yeah, that shit
What
was
the?
crazy, man.
Hey, man, listen. What the fuck?
I, yeah, I can't even explain that shit. Like I feel like honestly, like the only explanation I could give to something like that is like I feel like time is like it's not linear. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like when you enter different dimensions, like when you dream, you go to different dimensions. But I feel like when you go to these different dimensions, I feel like on certain dimensions, the future, like right now, I feel like we are in a third dimension. I feel like when you're in a higher dimension than that, like literally,
You
like
can
you
see
can
it from a
see,
different
okay,
perspective.
this has happened in the 3D. Yeah, yeah, you can literally see like this has happened in the 3D in the future. This has happened in the past. Like you can see all that shit at the same time. So I feel like I was just tapping into the future when I had that dream.
Damn. I honestly, I believe that, too. I believe we be able to see shit.
Yeah, that's
I believe we be able to see shit sometimes. I be feeling like we be able to tap into shit. I feel like we be able to know when things are happening. Sometimes, we be feeling something is happening. And as of lately, I don't know how y'all been feeling, but I definitely feel like our instincts know when shifts and changes are about to happen. You feel me?
Oh
Like,
yeah, for
or when
sure.
we travel through these portals and shit. Like, I know for a fact we done traveled through some portal within these past couple of days.
Hell yeah, yeah. On God, I'm already knowing. Like, I already like even yesterday when people was telling me like, oh, it's like a portal open right now and shit. I just listen to my body. Like, I just be in tune. So like, okay, for sure. Like, I already kind of like I didn't have a definition. I didn't have like a why I was feeling like that, but I for sure was like, yeah, like I was feeling very energetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to do shit. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, I want you to like explain to people how you have to be able to take a risk and you have to be able to like really go against the grain in order to see big results. Like, I'm pretty sure making your YouTube and studying the things that you were studying was probably not what everybody was doing around you. And they probably, you know, made
Yeah.
you feel like you was different or whatever the fuck. But how did going the path that you felt right was right, how did that lead to opening your eyes and opening your life to new discoveries and opportunities?
Well, I'm gonna say two things. Well, for one, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you here to do different things, it's like I look like this. If you want a different result in life, you have to do different things. It just is what it is. Like look at the people in your community around you. Do you want their life? Okay, so why are you doing the same shit as them? You know what I'm saying? I think that's common sense. I don't even gotta go more into that. So you just gotta do different things, you feel me? And then like I keep it simple like this with the second thing I gotta say, you got to understand like you have to be uncomfortable in life. You have to learn how to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. So
Yup,
let's look at a
yup.
seed.
Mamba mentality.
So, exactly. So let's look at a seed, for example, right? Now look, a seed only knows about being in a seed. Okay, a seed doesn't know it's going to become a tree. A seed doesn't even know that shit because it's a seed.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you take a seed out the ground, I mean, when you take a seed out of fruit and you plant it into the ground, now it naturally just has to become a tree because it's in that environment. Bro, that's an uncomfortable process.
Yeah.
Like it literally
Yeah,
has
but
to
wait,
break
wait, wait,
the
wait. Peep
shell.
this. They gotta
Yeah.
be willing to sacrifice themselves to be buried in the ground too.
Yeah,
Cause
that's
that
what I'm
seed was
saying.
something else. Yeah, so
Literally, you got to go through that uncomfortable process. You got to go through that uncomfortable process. You're only here because your mama went through an uncomfortable process of
yup.
having you. Bro, understand this. I was the firstborn in my family. You know what I'm saying? With my mama. Bro, my mama never had a baby before that. My mama had me and my mom got the same birthday, okay? She had me,
Whoa.
she a 19 baby. Yeah, she had me October 11th on her birthday, the day she turned 18. So understand this, right? It's like my
You
mama
probably was
never
her
was
daddy
pregnant
in her
before that.
past life.
You said, huh?
You probably was her dad in the past life.
Yeah, I believe it, man. Cause when my motherfucking mama be asking, I fucking believe it. I be like, how old are you? Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, like
You like,
I
you gotta
believe it.
be
I
my
love it.
child.
Yeah, but god damn, I believe it. I be teaching her ass shit. But anyway, yeah. So boom, so motherfucking damn, that shit just throw my whole shit off. Cause I really believe that shit the way my mom be acting.
Look,
But
you
yeah,
just look
so
like an
my
old
mama,
ass soul, bruh. Like, you just look like an
yeah,
old
for
ass
real.
soul.
I believe that shit, bro. So yeah, my mama like she never had a baby before that time. You feel me? She never had a baby before that time, but she had to go through that uncomfortable process to even have me. You feel me? So you always got to go through an uncomfortable process. You always got to do things that you never did before. And I'm gonna leave it at this: if you want different results in life, then you just got to do different things. Simple.
Period. Gotta do different things. That's crazy. That one about I'll just to go back real quick. That one about you and your mom having the same birthday. That's still just crazy and wild. But yes, people don't realize that you
Yeah.
gotta be like. You know, I think you're good at understanding that too. This is why I feel like kids gotta do sports. Kids
Mm-hmm.
gotta do sports because being athletic, we naturally have an initiative to go without seeing the results right in front of us. Like building muscle, you gotta just lift and trust that it's gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? You can feel the pain, you can feel the resistance, and you gotta be uncomfortable within it. And I think because you done got used to feeling that uncomfortability, you done learned how to be comfortable in the uncomfortable, feeling pain, feeling resistance, and understanding no pain, no gain. I feel like this is why you continue to break through different levels because you're willing to take on that burden of the temporary pain to get what you want in the end. You feel me? Like you a horse, just like Kobe Bryant. That's that mentality.
Hell yeah, you gotta love pain, bro. You gotta love it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever, and that goes with anything. Like, that's not even just that's not even just like physical. This goes into like emotional pain too. Cause like, let's be real, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do their shadow work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to, and doing your shadow work, all that means is you healing from your childhood trauma that is still holding you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to heal from your childhood trauma. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, it's like, you got to look at it like this, right? Like, boom, you came out the womb and then you just started getting stabbed and shit by the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, you think because you started meditating and you fucking started eating healthy and getting the sun, oh, nigga, like the stab wound is gone, nigga. You still got to take the knife out of you, goddamn heal that shit. You know what I'm saying? You still got certain programming within you that's trauma that you're still holding on to that is literally blocking from your blessings. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, well, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, once you start doing shadow work or whatever, and then doing shadow work, you got to go into those dark emotions, okay? Those deep, dark emotions. You can't be scared of them. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through that shit. You got to love that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's with anything. You got to love the darkness, but it's just as much as you like the light.
I agree. People think that it's just always sunflowers and roses, but it's like the way to get to the sunflower and the roses is first you got to get through the thorns. Hold on, boy.
Facts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Preach to him. Hell yeah. You got to. Every time. Yeah, that's real. To even get to the rose, you got to get through the thorns for sure. Damn. It's like that every time. Crazy, man.
And I think it's about who can take on or bear it, like who can face it and still have like that fight. I really just feel like it's about how much fight you got in you. Like if you say I'm not going to lose, like I refuse, like I feel like if you literally refuse to, it won't happen.
And you only lose if you stop. I ain't gonna lie to you. Exactly. Like, that's the only time you lose. So it's like all you really need to do is like, it's not even about that. It's really just, you gotta just keep walking, bro. Like, just keep going. You literally just need to keep going forward. Like, that's the easiest shit that you can do. Because even if you do, like, okay, boom, you fell down and shit, like, most people might look at that as a loss. Don't care about the losses or the wins, because this is what people don't understand. Like, when you on this journey, it's not about, like, okay, winning, lose. No. It's about the journey, like the long term. You have to keep going. If you get 100 W's today, nigga, the journey does not end, bro. You still got to get more dubs. You still got to keep going. If you get 100 L's today, cool, bro. You still got to keep walking. So fuck the W's and fuck the L, bro. Just keep walking. Like, you literally just have to keep going. You can never stop. See, it's not about how I say this. It's like a track race. It's not about how fast you is, your agility, who got the most stamina. You know what I'm saying? Hey, longevity. Stamina for real. Okay, yeah, you was popping and you was going hard.
You was popping in high school.
Okay, but this dude, this dude right here, he been going hard for 10 years plus. Okay, like that's what it's about. So people, I want y'all to understand. Like, we got taught this when we was little. It's about the rabbit and the hare story. No. It was the hare and the turtle story. So look. That story is so, even though it's a kid's story, bro, understand the importance of it. Like, literally what it was telling you was, my nigga, slow and steady wins the race, being patient. That don't mean just go slow as hell. What that means is, bro, focus on yourself and go based on your own path. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you might have motherfuckers going faster than you, you know what I'm saying, going 100 miles per hour. Bro, go your 20 miles per hour, and at the end of the day, don't stop. Even when you pass the finish line, keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Period. No, for real. And I think that's what people really gotta start to gravitate more towards, within that mindset of you not a victim, bro. Like no matter what has happened, do not adopt a victim mentality, because the more you adopt a victim mentality, the more you adopt a victim reality. You know what I'm saying? It's just like victim starts with V, and V again, 22, master builder, master destroyer. So what are you going to do? If you play a victim, you only destroying yourself to only be a victim. And however you view yourself is your residual self-image. So if you consistently, because residual just means consistently, if you consistently view yourself as a victim, you're consistently creating more and more realities of that happening. So what are you going to build up in your life? A victor or a victim?
Facts. Yeah, however you view yourself is like what you gonna be, because that's the level that you vibrating on. So if you want to be a victim, then you gonna be vibrating on that victim level, and then more victim shit just gonna keep happening to you to make you even feel more like a victim. You feel me?
So like, how does your mom like feel like about like, you know, you going down the path of the spirituality? How do your family? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you the black sheep? Do you have people who also understand you? Do you feel like they get it? They coming on to it? Like, what do you feel about that?
I feel like it's just something that they can't grasp. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, I don't know. I've been doing what I wanted since 13. You feel me? I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like if the reincarnation shit is real and you know what I'm saying, you really do pick your peoples. Well, I understand why I pick my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because I've been doing what the fuck I wanted for a long time. You feel me? I never really had, like, I didn't have strict peoples or whatever. Like, I've been doing what I wanted. I've been 14 coming in the crib at 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, bro, you feel me? But I feel like it was meant for that because it's like, because I did a lot of shit when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I learned more than everybody else, you feel me? And I grew wiser, you feel me? So now it's like I'm 20 years old right now, and it's just like, yeah, this is just regular. Like, they know what I'm on, you feel me? Like, they seen I posted a book, you know what I'm saying? I posted a book called Stay Art. Y'all go check that out, you feel me? But yeah, like, they bought the book, you know what I'm saying? Like, they fuck with everything, you feel me? But it's like, I honestly feel like, and especially my dad's side of the family, you know what I'm saying? They fuck with me heavy as hell, but at the same time, it's like, understand that some people just don't know better. You
Period.
feel me? So it's not that your is like
They just like
they
babies.
dumbass people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like your people was just really fucked up. It's like, bro, that's probably all they know. Like everybody is
Yep.
acting on the conscious field of what they know. Understand that shit. Like for instance, I can give you an example. When I was 15, I was very lustful and shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I was always trying to fuck on different bitches and all type of shit. But that's because that's what my consciousness field was on at the time. I was only doing what I knew of. You feel what I'm saying? Some people only do what they know of. So it's like you can't be looking around at people and judging them because it's like, bro, they don't know no better. Like it just is what it is. You feel me? So it's like that's why it's your job. Not even your job, but that's
Yeah,
why the best
yeah.
thing
You
you can do
literally saying what's in my head.
is ask.
If you're the one in your family where you know you the black sheep, that means you supposed to be enlightening people around you. And if they not listening to you, then that means you just need to be such an amazing example that these people are like, yo, what you doing? Like, what you been on? Like, what you studying? Like, what got you here?
Yeah, your actions speak louder than words every time.
Man, somebody need to get that tatted. Action. That's like a OG. Actions speak louder than words. You can't forget the basics.
Yeah. See, it hit different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was talking that real shit, you know what I'm saying? Like to my people's this shit, it was like that shit was in one ear or the other. Oh, as soon as they had seen $20,000, it was like, whoa, oh shit.
They like,
It hit
yo,
different. This little nigga got more money than me.
yeah.
Oh shit. Let me listen to what the fuck he gotta say. You feel what I'm saying? It hit different.
Yeah. Because people don't realize that, yo, like, the shit we be talking about, first of all, you want to be learning from people younger than you, period. Even Kanye said that shit. You want to be learning from the people that's younger than you because what we have to understand is that when they're younger, they're more relentless. They're more free-minded because they haven't yet gone through so much indoctrination. They haven't gone through so much programming. So they're more connected to their natural spirit. They're more connected to the divine flow. And if you listen to them, you watch their behavior, younger people, you'll see like, whoa, this is the flow that I need to be a part of, move not in fear. You know, kids be jumping off the bed, not giving a fuck what happened. Like, you be like, bro, don't you know there's consequences? They be like, huh? Like, they get you jumping off the bed. They don't even be thinking about that. Because in their mind, they fucking invincible. And I feel like we
Yeah.
have to be able to take on that mindset.
It's that inner child state. You know what I'm saying? That's when we was like, I talked about it in my book called Stay Art or whatever. I was literally talking about the whole book. You need to get back to that inner child state when you didn't give a fuck. That's literally when you was living out here with no ego. You know what I'm saying? Like ego will fuck you up. Ego is like is pride and everything. You feel what I'm saying?
You see,
A
but
lot
hold
of these
on though.
motherfuckers.
See, I don't 100% agree with that though. I feel like ego is like 50-50. You feel me? I feel like without ego,
Nah,
you
definitely,
become hive
definitely.
mind.
Nah, definitely. I feel like ego was like while we here in these bodies and shit, yeah, we definitely need some form of a ego type shit. You feel me? But it's like you gotta have a healthy ego. You know what I'm saying? Like because a lot of motherfuckers got toxic egos, and that's why your ass is broke. That's why your ass, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you got too much of an ego, so you don't want to do certain shit for money. Now it's not about selling your soul for money, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like you got to be able to cooperate with motherfuckers and be able to work with motherfuckers and build with people. Like if you got so much of a big ass ego to where you like, oh, I'm better than these people, I don't need to work with them, bro. That's
Not
just like you ain't
realizing
gonna get
that
no.
it's collaboration over competition.
Exactly,
So now let
exactly.
me
Every
ask you
time.
this. Let me ask you this. What you think about this like new age like we was already talking about this, but I really want to go deeper into this because I feel like we just scratched the surface, but we not really going in. Like
Yeah.
the whole like Kanye West shit and like the whole like music industry. Like I feel like we really going through a change within the music industry too, where shit's about like it's on his last leg. You got niggas like Russ independent, Chance the Rapper, independent, making shit shake. Like, I feel like it's
Yeah.
our time.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. You know what I'm saying? More people is just like, I feel like this is like music is just getting played the fuck out. Like that shit is just like, I ain't gonna lie, like it's just most people are like awakening, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, even if they is hive mind, even if they is like bird brained in the motherfuckers, like they still seeing through the bullshit. Like niggas ain't trying to like look at rap for instance, bro. I don't even think rap had one hit this year. Like I don't think it had one
Whoa,
number
you're
one
right.
billboard. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people are just like, man, turn that bullshit off.
What
You
if
feel
it's
me? Like
like,
that's what people are thinking now. You feel me?
what if
Even if
music
people ain't talking about
nowadays,
it.
what if music nowadays is like how they was putting like crack and stuff in the streets, like to the black community? What if that's like their new way of doing it, like music?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Because everything is a sound frequency. Like you yourself is a sound frequency. That's all atoms is. It's a sound frequency. So you can get controlled by sound. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just the words. It's literally the frequency that is vibrating on. Like you could literally, on my mama, listen to some fucking rap. Listen
No, don't
to
say "oh my mama." Don't say that. Don't say "oh my mama."
hey, Rich,
Then-
talking. Hey, Rich,
he said, "oh mama."
hey,
Don't say
let's
that.
say you listen to YoungBoy. Let's say you listen to YoungBoy from 6 in the morning all the way to tonight, bruh. You cannot look me in my face and tell me that, bro, you feel A1 like perfect. I'm talking about like the best you ever felt in your life. And if you do think you felt the best you ever felt in your life, nigga, you just operating on a toxic frequency. If
You
I
know
listen
what's
to that
crazy?
shit, and don't get the fuck up. What?
In that movie, they cloned Tyrone. They was like in a club and they was playing like that type of music, and the DJ was like, "Listen to this mind control music." And it's like they literally was putting shit in the food. They was putting shit in the drinks. They was putting shit in the hair. They was putting shit everywhere to program them. And the guy literally said, "mind control music."
Hell yeah, they telling you. Hey, we still good? You can still hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, but you like frozen. Maybe you gotta like turn off your camera or turn it back on.
All right, bet. Bet, we good?
There we go, yeah.
All right, bet. Hell yeah, cause my phone about to die. But yeah, so that's real shit. That's real shit though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like everything is pretty much like I said, a sound frequency. You feel me? So it's just like you just gotta make sure you know what I'm saying, you watching what you listen to. At the same time, do I listen to YoungBoy? Yeah. Do I listen to certain rap music or whatever? You feel me? I listen to my music and all that. But at the same time, it's like I'm not about to wake up first thing in the morning. That's what I'm playing, bro. You crazy as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not waking up like, and that's definitely not about to be the last thing I hear either. You feel what I'm saying? When I wake up first thing in the morning, I literally listen to like healing frequencies. I listen to like frequencies like
you know they say classical
hertz,
music
639 hertz.
You know they say you know they say classical music is like the highest, like, yeah, classical music.
Hell yeah. Why you think I usurp? It got usurped. Hell yeah. Like niggas was listening to classical music, and then like you said, it's like crack. Like the same time they put crack in the streets in the 80s, look what they did. They put crack in the real shit though. Real shit though.
Right,
so hell yeah.
right.
Everything is psychological warfare. You feel me?
So you finna start streaming, right? Like you already like where can people find your, like, what's your kick username?
Hey, the real Vontoocut. Well, just real Vontoocut, not the real Vontoocut.
Real Vontoocut. Let me put that in the chat so people can.
First stream coming August 11th.
Exactly. Okay, hold on. I'm putting this in the chat for everybody so they can follow him.
All right, so appreciate you.
But all right, y'all. Listen, man. We got so much more to come. This is just a taste, honestly. This is just a taste. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. This is just a taste for y'all to get a vibe of what's to come. Next time we actually gonna have some shit to react to and shit like that. As of right now, you know what I'm saying? We just getting to know each other. We having conversations. We picking each other brain. We trying to see where each other at. You feel me? So where we can continue to help each other grow too. Cause you may be more educated within me, within the deep state and shit like that. You know, cause it's like I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to expand my mind and know some shit that I don't know. Like I'm always trying to get my brain to feel that tingle. You ever felt that tingling sensation in your brain?
Hell yeah, that's how you know you finna learn. Hell yeah. Everybody knows something different that you don't know. You feel me? Like you can, and that's another thing why you don't need to have like a big ass ego and shit. Cause it's like, bro, it's like you need to learn from other people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, if I know 10 things and you know 5 things, okay, Like, I'm just still about to shut the fuck up because I can still learn those 5 things that I don't know, and now I know 15 things. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep. Exactly. So I hope y'all ready for what's to come, though. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. I'm about to put it in the chat, okay? And y'all go ahead and enjoy y'all day, motherfuckers. Enjoy y'all day. All right.
Hell yeah, stay great. Let's get it. Hey.
Get into the bed, get into the money.